There were 4 murders in the British Virgin Islands in 2016, while 1 life was claimed by the gun in the very first week of this year. The cries of residents, particularly those in the eastern end of Tortola, which has been significantly affected by the upsurge in gun crimes, have been heard by Police Commissioner Michael Matthews. He has organized a public meeting at the Sticket in Longlook in East End for Monday, January 16, 2017 at 6:30 p.m. The police chief says the meeting is open to all and not just persons residing in the eastern end of Tortola. On Monday, Premier Dr. D. Orlando Smith also made an appeal in light of the upsurge in violent crimes, particularly in the aftermath of the territory's first murder for 2017, Franklin Foy.
I'd like to express my deep concern over the state of violent crimes in the community. The latest being the shooting of Frankie Foy. And I want to urge all citizens, all residents who may have information to cooperate with the police.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Julian Fraser says in order to have greater accountability from the government of the day and resourcing of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force RVIPF, the crime portfolio must be removed from the governor's office currently held by John Duncan.
As long as the police is under the governor, the elected government will never feel the necessary pressures to properly fund the police, because the issue of crime is always the responsibility of those in charge. There's no reason the governor can't give responsibility for the police to the premier. It happens in Bermuda, and it has been working for decades. The mechanisms for this exist constitutionally. We need to make our elected government responsible for keeping us safe. And if they don't, hold them accountable.
Regarding the outfitting of the police force with the tools such as guns to effectively execute its duties, Mr. Fraser says the extraordinary is being expected of members of the police force who are being asked to do the supernatural under natural circumstances.
The police department being woefully underfunded has resulted in inadequate manpower, insufficient patrol vehicles, no patrol aircraft, a marine response responsibility that is by all accounts outsourced, and police officers that are ill-equipped for the 21st century. The 3 most important things they're going to need are 1. Personnel, 2. Patrol cars, and 3. Firearms. To get these things, the police must have 2 things. 1. Money, and 2. A change in management's mentality towards their use of firearms. I have always been an advocate of officers being equipped with firearms, and that is long before matters has gotten this bad.
The opposition leader says the solutions to the security challenges plaguing the territory do not stop at mere policing crime-riddled communities.
But law enforcement has a duty beyond policing, which includes customs and immigration. It has to do with border protection, because last time I checked, the BVI don't produce anything, including guns. So whose fault is it that the guns are here? When we figure that out, half our problems with gun crimes are solved. It's not rocket science.